Facility powered.
Kid Rock can kick rocks. I agree. That's a perfect way to say it. Let's get into it, everybody. Map number 1 in our 5th best of 3 today. Thank you all for hanging out. Hope you're enjoying the games. We are here on Braxis Holdout in Division B East, Division Beast. Left side is going to be your CM Daybreak. You got a Kayan Johanna Aura on the Tassadar MVP. Will be your Sonya. You got a double L Dam with the Stukov and Juanis on the Tykos. Right side is going to be Lefine Equipe with a Trad Cassia. Halaskar, I think is how you say the Falstead's name. Batu will be your Leoric. Malthix is the Anduin, and Rebirth on the Muradin. We got a Twitch gamble going here for the level 1 of Falstead. How many Gathering Storm stacks will I have by the end of the game? 69 or more, 68 or less. You may see that and be like, wait a minute, Bahamut, how can you go over 30? Because it is an uncapped quest. At the 30 mark, you get a jump in the damage by 15%. So you actually have 30% increased damage at that 30 mark. But of course, it can overstack. We got a Sonya Leoric in the top lane. As our 1v1 matchup. Down in the bottom, our core 4 is going to be poking at each other here and there. Hey, this isn't Medivh Shrines. I know I'm moving away from our scripted book of Medivh Infernal Shrines today. Can we all agree that the StarCraft music that was added into Heroes of the Storm when they had the StarCraft event, adding in Braxis Holdout and Warhead Junction, is some of the best music in the game? Warhead Junction is a trash can of a map, but Braxis Holdout, being able to hear the StarCraft songs, oh, so good. Change the script, thank you. Yeah, change the script, thank you. That's better phrasing. Oh, our right side squad. We have Falstead flying to top lane. He might be able to put some pressure onto this Sonya with the help of Leoric on that drain. Can Sonya get behind the gate in time? Absolutely. And the camp will continue to be pushing to the top, but it should be cleared away pretty quickly here as a little bit of charge, 2%. A gallon of milk goes over the side of Lefine Equipe as we are looking at a 1,000 to nothing gamble. What happened, chat? You won some channel points, you ran away with them? Lurking arm down from the Stukov does have the low blow, but it's not enough to take down the Anduin. Leap of Faith will pull that Cassia to safety. StarCraft songs are the best, not because I played so much StarCraft as a kid. For me, it's not even nostalgia. Just it's. I played a ton of StarCraft when I was younger as well, but I don't know. The music in StarCraft has always bopped to me. Big Stormbolt onto Venus, but no follow-up damage outside of a couple Q pokes from the Cassia. Currently 11 stacks for Cassia, 10 for the Falstead, as level 4 rolls through a little bit faster. Once again, are people allergic to taking Neil Peasants? Because this is another good map for Neil Peasants, and I don't know why we're avoiding it. Is the 20% really that much? I guess it does allow you to have Drain Hope duration. I don't know, this just feels like another map where you want to have your, Neil Peasants for the faster clear on the camps and monsters. Big damage onto Venus as he looks to back away. The healing pathogens spread around, but no kill onto the Tychus as Zerg Channel persists. For our right side squad, Leoric is mostly focusing onto the wave. Weighted Pustule goes out from Stukov. Neil Peasants is taken here on and on Shrine, so you get the CDR on the map objectives. Muradin Dwarf tossing out right now. Tychus dashing forward. Huge damage onto the Cassia. That 30 armor is not going to be enough. Actually, it's Malthix with that heal in time. And the Cassia does not fall, but Zerg Channel does go over to the side of CM Dave. Oh, I thought the Shock Ray would have hit there. I think if Shock Ray hits, I think that's a dead Cassia. I think. Meanwhile, though, in top lane, Falstead did rotate back up, did use Flight for that as well, and they'll be able to take down the Sonya. Or not overpowered, Dwarf toss over the wall right there. Sorry, just skimming chat really quickly. Bedhead Ninja, thanks for the follow, bud. See you Saturday. Little hammering going out. Oh, Chastise to try and zone. It does manage to zone, kinda. It doesn't get a root or anything like that. Muradin able to dwarf toss out. Cassia getting chunkier. Big shock ray will take down the Muradin as the Chastise looks for Venus, but he cannot get the root in time. I've got a meeting with, their name starts with a U or a Y, I'm blanking on it. I've got a meeting with them in roughly an hour and a half, and I've got all my scenes set up for OBS as well. So, I'm like 99% set up, but we're just gonna go through everything. Yeah, Yuva, yeah. I could not remember the name off the top of my head. YouTube, what about it? Top lane objective is going to be 51% Zerg. You got the 2 Ultralisks, a Guardian, some Banelings, but bottom lane Siege is where the big action should happen. 3 Ultras, 3 Guardians, a handful of Lings, Banes, and Hydras. The gate's already been taken down. Muradin looks for the Stormbolt onto Venus, but cannot land it. Fort's going to be taking a heckload of damage right now. Falstad continue to rain in auto attacks. 42 stacks, by the way, for the Falstad. Twitch believers got to be feeling okay with that one. Oh, yeah, no worries. I was just talking generally. Oh, no. I'm just, I see what you mean. Someone whose name starts with Y, yeah. Nope, just final preparations for the Marvel Rival VTuber tournament on Saturday morning. So I'll be doing casting for Marvel Rivals. If you don't know the game, come on by the stream. If you do know the game, come on by the stream. We're casting Group C.
So exciting, they said. Oh, I'll show them some excitement.
59 stacks currently for our Tychus. We've got the Subdue for Johanna picked up with no finishing on that. 55 hammering stacks for the Falstad. The one believer might get paid out here. Kaimo, stop it. Yes, you have. Yep, I'll be casting on my channel. Yep. There was a tweet yesterday. I posted it in Discord as well. But I believe the games start at 8 a.m. my time, so basically an hour earlier than we normally start. Which, that's fine with me. I can wake up early. Hinterland's Blast from the Falstad will be your heroic pickup, and that actually sets up the kill. Muradin's able to get the last auto attack onto Tassadar because of it. Good Entomb. Beautiful Hinterlands. Sonya goes ragdolling across our screen on the right-hand side. But we do have Avatar, Light Bomb, Entomb, Hinterlands Blast, and a Ball Lightning Cassia. Oh, Colio, you might get paid out here. Falstad only needs to hit 8 more Qs. Unless the core falls and ends abruptly. I mean, there's that too. That can totally happen. On the left-hand side, though, for our heroics, we will be seeing the Draken Laser Drill, Massive Shove, Leap for Sonya, as well as the Black Hole and Blessed Shield on the Johanna. Muradin does go down. Looks like the Force Wall did block him from disengaging. Avatar was on cooldown for another 34 seconds. He doesn't have the Reverberation level 4 for the 5% cooldown on Avatar, which is, what, 4.5 seconds? I believe that's the right math. Oh, and literally, Falstad does have 69 right now. Believer gets paid out as Venus takes a handful of damage, drops the Draken Laser Drill. Can Falstad get away from the beam?
The beacons are active once again. Control them before the enemy.
Venus? I was like, oh, Venus is just burning this 90-second cooldown. Nah, he gets a trade at least. Ghost Venus gets a trade. Double L Dam trying to back away, but Leoric has the smop to the back. And another kill picked up by the side of Le Fine Equipe. Sonya top lane trying to find some consolation value. Pushes up the wave. Falstad flies up here. Will be able to clear out the wave before the fork goes down. Zona heroic ability. Tampa? I know that's not right. Flagstaff. Hinterlands goes out. I think it got 1 hit. Maybe actually 2. They will be able to take down the Tychus in the end, and that's the big thing that matters. Condemned from Johanna, trying to create some space for the Alice to back away. Massive Entomb. Leap up from Sonya. Light Bomb comes out as well. The Ball Lightning is bouncing around. Can Double L Damn find any sort of counter pressure? No. As another Shockwave will be fired out. Falstad barrel rolls in, looking for more auto attack potential. Hammering gets the hit, and that'll be Sonya going down as well. Tassadar and Johanna remain. Oh yeah, by the way, Archangel top lane. Just casual Archangel. Yo, Slayer, what's up, bud? Happy Thursday. Zerg channeling up. It's going to be pushing in through the top lane. So priority to open up the keep front gate is really nice, coming out from the right side squad. They've already taken down the keep front gate. Bottom lane, by the way, had a massive minion wave pushing up onto the keep. The catapult will fixate onto the structure as well. Sonya should be able to save that, but this Zerg wave is massive, and if they take down the Johanna here, that could be huge as well. They managed to do so. The Leap of Faith with 86 HP. And the Cassia lives. Tychus and Johanna go down, and this is just feeling like a real rough go for CM Daybreak. A Stormbolt to the side of Double L Dam does not get the stun. And here is pressure to the core. Zerg wave collapsing on core. 6 seconds on Tychus, 2 on the Johanna. It's going to be a real hard defense, but you know what? We'll see if CM Daybreak can do it right here, right now. Shock Race from Tassadar going out the leap from Sonya into the backline. The Light Bomb does get a stun right there. The Ultralisks are just chomping on this core. We have a massive Hinterlands Blast. Not a full reset, but close to it as they almost get a kill onto a few. Wheatus, no! Just when you think you've made it through the front door to your house, you trip and bash your face on the step. And that's essentially what happened to Weenus. Slayer, thank you for the redemption. Much appreciated, bud. Let's get that going here in a moment while we roll out some ads. But let's go ahead and take a look here. 103 stacks for the Falstad, 69 or more. All right, stats for all of you stat hounds out there, if you're curious.
Prepare yourselves for battle, heroes.
Welcome back, everybody, into our 5th best of 3 of the day. We are here in Division B East. On the left-hand side, we've got CM Daybreak with a Weenus Gazlo, Kane Zool, Double L Dam Stukov, MVP Imperius, and Aura on your Orphea. Right side of the map is going to be Le Fin Equipe. We got a Batu with your Leoric, Trad on the Tychus, Malthix on the Anduin, Halasgar will be your Falstad, and Rebirth for the Anubarak. Now, we have a level 4 pickup for Tychus, which is going to be Master Assassin. So my Twitch prediction for all of you, which could be the final gamble of the day, so make it a big one, everybody. Will Master Assassin be finished by the end of the game? You need 15 takedowns after taking the talent. So any takedowns, obviously, before level 4 in that talent selection will not count. But will Master Assassin be finished by the end of the game? Yes or no? See if Leoric goes into Paralyzing Rage again as well. Baja's not in charge. Some days I feel like that, honestly. Some days it does feel like that. Well, First Blood does go over to the right side of the Fight Equipe. They pick up their first kill, but of course, as I mentioned, does not count for the future talent. Baja works for me. I work for the Heroes of the Storm community. That's who I work for. I work for the community that supports me, and I support them. And if Blizzard ever decides to reinvest in this game somehow, some way, I hope I can be part of that. so bottom camp is grabbed. Imperius does get revenge for earlier, as he will be able to take down the Anubarak here. 13 stacks for our Fulstead. We got a level to go for 4s. Looking at Leoric in top lane, everything seems to be a-okay. We got 3,400 to 7,300. We can double those numbers, no? What are you gonna do? Redeem Big Sock with your channel points? I was kind of hoping someone would redeem Sock again during the subathon, but I think you're only allowed to redeem it like once per like week or something crazy. That would have been funny though, like 2 people redeem Sock and I'm just wearing socks. Oh, there's a little boat prison right there. We do have, once again, Paralyzing Rage on Infernal Shrines for a Leoric. Okay. Nobody likes to take Neil Peasants. Impale from this Imperius as he's getting a little bit low. Tychus, you gotta choose the level 4, my dude! Oh my god, he's missing! Oh my god, stop it! Stop it! Now you're just trolling, dude. Weenus is trolling here. Weenus... Oh, no, Trad. Sorry. Weenus was Tychus last game. Well... I'm just laughing to myself right now because the Twitch gamble. What's up, Chad? How you doing, bud? It's only because, by the way, if you know the results, you're welcome to gamble, by all means. I think the vast majority of players typically forget their own talents as well. Celestial Charge from the Imperius does go in. There's going to be a Burrow Charge to cleanse the root from Zool, sorry. Bone Prison. Leoric is going to be able to mop up this area for the time being. 3 to 21 in our Skeletal Defenders, favoring the side of Lafana Clippe. Another Bone Prison onto Rebirth, forcing them to utilize the Burrow Charge to back away. The Impale goes out as well. The Tychus minigun is decimating that health bar of Imperius, and he does go down. Leap of Faith actually pulls Falstead into the objective area because Ara actually had some nice poke damage as well from the Orphea. Zool going down. That's oh my god, that's gonna be Gazla going down. If this game ends with 13 of 15 stacks for the Tychus, I'm going to holler. I'm actually gonna yell if that's the case.
Red team has summoned a mortal punisher.
Alright, Twitch predictions closed out. We got a decent gamble for this. Thank you all for participating. Let's move on into mid lane. I do want to point out though, the Falstead, 44 stacks, 4.5 minutes in. That's really good. Essentially 10 stacks a minute. I guess you could say 11 at this point. Nice scaling on that one. Punisher jumps over onto the Zool, but he's got the Bone Prison, or not the Bone Prison, the Shade activated, the Bone Armor. Orphea looks to poke out a little bit. She did go into Mind Devourer level 7. As our Anubarak anchors in the bush in the rotation back down to bottom, Leoric heads to top lane. This is still just like... Why are we not seeing Neil Peasant? Skeletal Swing deals 75% additional damage to mercenaries and monsters, and hitting them activates Skeletal Swing cost and cooldown I don't know, I don't know why we're not seeing any Neil Peasants, like, at all. Is the 20% really, like, that critical? I understand that typically you take this because you want to increase the opportunity for your drain duration, but... Huh. Or maybe just all the Leorics have one playstyle they're just kind of leaning into lately. What if they troll and never pick it? They have to, otherwise they can't get their Commandeer Odin eventually, which is going to be summoned in bottom lane. Next Punisher will be in the Frozen in the top, and that's probably about a minute and a half away or so less. Cocoon Anubarak, Gus Falstad, as well as your Light Bomb and Entomb. We'll cycle through the other numbers, wait to see what things look like for the other side, as they still have 3/4 of a level to go for their 10 talent tiers. The damage onto the Zool. Tychus dashes away just to get to a safer positioning, avoiding some of the Orphea poke damage. Meanwhile, Leoric and it looks like Gazlo are doing double soak between top and mid. Gazlo does have one Impaler down over here. Camp over on the right side to be grabbed. Anubarak anchoring in the bush just above. Impale gets a 2-hit and really just slows down any sort of advancement or rotation from the enemy. Gazlo's joined in. That's a nice hammering out from Falstad. Did go to the Boomerang level 7. On the opposing side, we have Wrath of Angiris, the Crushing Jaws from Orphea, Massive Shove, Poison Nova, and Gravel Bomb. Entomb onto 2, there's going to be a nice hammering. Massive Shove, Gravel Bomb. It looks like Leoric was already Wraith walking during that. There's going to be a root onto the Anubarak, but he's leapt to safety. Tychus is going to be held in position, but no one able to follow up.
Gathers power. You will take
All
it
right.
from me.
Left side has been worked on, or at least started for the Bruiser camp. Right side as well to match, but it's top lane Frozen Punisher, Falstad. Excuse me. I think I missed the button there. Falstad in the bottom lane is doing his best just to poke at this Imperious. 68 stacks, 8 minutes in almost. Nice. York activates objective phasing. Furious on his way up. Impale out from the Anubarak just to poke at the wave. Beetles consistently being summoned. Legion Beetles level 1 and Leeching Scarabs at level 7. Anubarak burrows back to safety of the... right by the Tychus. That Light Bomb and Gust is a little anti-synergistic. Wrath of Angiris finds the Odin. Cocoon on your Stukov as he's caught inside the Entomb afterwards. The Crushing Dust comes out from the Orphea as we will have Falstad doing his best to back away. Some heals from Anduin are pretty good with the Desperate Prayer and such. They're looking to take down one player on the enemy team, but that Zool will not fall, and oh my god. 8-8 in our Skeletal Defenders as the mid lane objective, or mid lane wave is pushing onto the fort right there. Objective in top lane being worked on. Burrow charge from Anubarak to avoid the root from Zool, but Zool's getting very low, has to activate that bone armor. MVP on this Imperious tries to get away and will be able to do so with 140 HP. Tychus, Leoric are able to get that kill. 13 talent here on the right side as Anduin gets stunned by a Explodium charge of Gazlo. Minigun duration, or minigun activated. Oh wait, Anubarak burrows onto Venus here. Venus throws down the Explodium charge and that zones back the enemy. But here's the thing, this siege is constant. This siege is persistent. Meanwhile, Leoric is in the top right of our screen, grabbing more Skeletal Defenders. He needs 15 more of the 40, while the rest of his allies are currently opening up this fort front gate. This should be a pretty promising push for the side of the fine equipment. Alright. Cocoon onto Orphea. Anubarak burrows in. Light Bomb on him as well. Punisher jumps over as well. Tychus is not around for the kill. It didn't count. He's still at 4. He will be around for this one. Able to get that Zool kill right there. And this is going to be Anubarak burrowing, looking for Venus. Venus goes down before the Punisher can even land. 6 of the 15 stacks for Master Assassin. How are you gonna go into Pathetic Mortals and not take stab at 1 and 7, homie? Chess looters in chat are disappointed. Oh my god. Oh my god, the Hammering Return almost took down the Stukov, but he self-cast that Healing Pathogen. Stays alive for the time being. Frozen Punisher locking down structures for a moment. That's a jump over onto Zool. Grenade. Moving Kane as well, the minigun. There's a Poison Nova to zone. Bone Prison onto that Anubarak. They want to focus onto the keep here. Anubarak should have Beetles to amplify siege. The minion wave is here on top of this, excuse me. Nubrak using these burrow charges to self-cleanse the bone prison is so on point. Leoric doesn't even need the they don't even need the wave. Like, he can just step up and get one auto onto the fort here. 293 HP. I think it was actually a grenade from Tychus that took it down in the end. 16 to 13 in our levels. It's 1 to 11 in kills. And it is just all day for the game, excuse me, is going very much in favor of Lafanic. Tychus could have been at 10 right now, just saying. Just saying. Yo, Kill, what's up, bud? How have you been? Thanks for coming by the stream. Happy Thursday. Grenade. Celestial charge from MVP. The Imperius is like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get into a safer position. Odin's been summoned once again. Ragnarok missiles and annihilation shot raining into the keep front gate. Next Punisher will be Arcane in the bottom lane. Surprised they're not focusing on the bottom, but there is a mini wave here in the Impaler camp, so I'm sure that's the reason they're going for this. Couple shots coming in onto the keep. Tychus dashes to safety. About to lose Odin, so it makes sense on that timer. Little grenade thrown back into the enemy. Falstead does have the Flow Rider and Ares Gust for the cooldown on basic abilities as long as his Tailwind is active. Also, he has the movement speed benefit as well from the Ares Gust, increasing that by 10% up to 25%, so 5% less than mount speed. So long as you haven't taken damage, Orphe is done with the Mind Devourer level 7. They want to take down this top lane keep. They want to get consistent catapult pressure. The next objective should be announced in a moment in the bottom lane. As I mentioned before, Arcane Punisher. Man. Our right side squad are just literally running away with this map number 2, and it's gonna take... Oh, well, 16 talent tier is almost here, so that's big right there. Realistically, CM Daybreak needs, I wouldn't say like a Hail Mary, but they need some massive plays. They need to make some big movement. Movement happen on the map, and here, speaking of movement, they're going to try and invade this camp. They see the Leoric. I think they saw a few enemies in the bottom lane as well. Leoric is completely zoned out, and he's just like, I'm cool with this spot back. A massive momentum shift is really needed for the left-hand side, and I don't know if CM Daybreak can achieve that as the Nubrak drops an Impale onto Zool. Beetle's still being summoned. It's 16 on both sides at least. We do have that Celestial Swiftness level 16. Check something really quickly here. Alright, so top lane wave cleared, or camp cleared out. Wave is starting to push up as well. Bottom lane getting close to the keep front gate. And our objective phase has been activated. Let's pull away the towns and see how things are looking here. Stun from Gaslow zones the Tychus back for a moment. Odin kind of doing the same thing to the enemy. Big hammering damage into that corridor as Ragnarok missiles continue to be fired out. A root and a light bomb counter. The grapple bomb pulls a few enemies in. Wrath of Angiris onto the Anubrak. The Gust is good from Falstad. The damage over time on Leoric will confirm his death. And Falstad gets a little poke in as well. Oh my god! They almost take down the Zool with the... Do they have the level 7? They do actually have the melting point, so that... Oh my god, dude, they're so close to getting so many kills. It's 25 to 27 in Skeletal Defenders, the minigun. Cooking up that health bar, and that is Orpheus still fighting. Oh, the grenade comes through! Weenus is just committed to getting the objective. That's going to be a Falstad hit onto Stukov as well. And the grenade onto MVP, Falstad flies it as well. The W hits are there, and oh my god. It's going to be 10 of the 15 stacks. They're not looking objective anymore. They're looking to maybe end. Entomb doesn't find the Zool. Gaslow's going for it. They only need 6. He gets these and hearths out. Keep will go down in the bottom lane. Falstad's already disengaging. Tychus calling for mid. I mean, Anubrak is going to be able to help out the... Yeah, they're... Okay, they're going for triple keep here. 1 second on the Orphea, 4 on the Stukov, 9 on that Imperius. There is this going on, but I don't think that's really a priority. Alright, Tychus dashes back. Catapult gets the last shot onto the mid lane keep. 20 talent here on the right side as well. Odin summoned once again. Punisher down over here is going to confirm the fort, but they got the big red button. They're going for it. 20 talent here and everything. Mithril Mace for Leoric is done. Same icon as the Tychus, but what do we got going on here? Wrath of Angiris finds the Falstead. Big red button to try and anticipate the location. That's going to be a crushing toss out from the Orphea. They will take down the Imperius first. There's going to be a leap of faith that does save the Leoric. Anub'arak goes down. Zool falls as well. Tychus Odin has finished out. Gust from Falstad. Maybe looking to get like a lock up against the side of the core. Not 100% sure about that one. Tychus able to dash away a little bit away from some of the Orphea damage. Throw back a grenade of his own. Falstad able to get out of the lurking arm of Stukov. Still a level to go for 20 talent here, but with no keeps available, the defense is in play, but the core area needs to be cleared out. And Tychus should be at, what, 12 of 15? Not, okay, all right, this is completely a joke. Just joking around with the player. If you had taken the talent earlier and were around for the top lane kill, we'd be done with Master Assassin. Just saying. We tease, we giggle, we have a good time. Anub'arak up in 7 seconds. Level 20 almost here on the left side. They've got all their respawns out. They'll be able to clear out the waves, and this will be even talent tier fight. But, as I mentioned, it is structurally a rough game for CM Daybreak. They need monumental, not even massive plays. They need bigger than the Hindenburg. Wait a minute. Feel bad for the believers who voted for the quest completion, like yourself. No spoilers. No cheeky statements. Silly Chad. Oh, let's see. We got the Poison Nova upgrade for the Zool, by the way, the Adriel's Visage. Poison Nova heals for 50% of the damage dealt. Its duration is increased by 50%. We've got the Bomb Toss for the Gazlo. Top off Super Strain 16-20 combo. Unrelenting Descent for our Imperius. The big thing is Consuming Valorous Brand reduces the Wrath of Angiris cooldown by 10 seconds, and it is a baseline 80-second cooldown, and Eldritch Conduit will be the 20 for the Orphea. I don't think I mentioned it, but we do have the Inner Fire for the Anduin. Buried Alive, Rewind, obviously the big red button, and Wind Tunnel for the Falstad. Is this a game-winning push right here, right now? Are they going to step up and end? Nope, they're waiting for the Frozen Punisher in the top lane, I do believe. We got late game stats that we can roll through while we're waiting for this, so let's go ahead and do so. At the bottom of your screen, damage, healing experience at the 19-ish minute mark in game. Falstad flight up here as well. Alright, Punisher activated immediately. This is going to be rapid, quick 10 skeletal defenders. Odin summoned? Okay. Odin summoned, Celestial Charge on the Anub'arak. Leap of Faith to safety. Big red button and extra duration. The Odin currently have 50% duration left. Orphea cocooned on the left-hand side. Splash damage onto the objective zone. The Wind Tunnel into the corner of the wall. The Grapple Bomb coming out as a counterplay from the Gazlos. That's going to be a kill onto Orphea. Stukov, somehow the Leoric is still alive, but the stun from Gazlo should be enough. Wait, he's got the drain? Nah, it's not enough. Orphea, Stukov, as I mentioned, the ones to be taken down. The big red button getting some decent damage. MVP will be taken down. The Master Assassin has been finished! As Tychus looks to try and take down the Zool. He's got the spray and pray active, does manage to do so as he gets rooted. And that right there is a Finland on our channel. 5 members going down on the side of CM Daybreak.
Blue team's core is under attack.
Core besieged by our red side squad. And in our 5th best of 3 of the day for NGS Division B East. This has been an absolute blast of a game. GG, well played. Le Fight Equipe will take your map number 2, Infernal Shrines, and the series in a 2-0. GG, well played.